Hello, boys and girls. This is your favorite principal, Dr. Regina Sims. I'm going to share one of my favorite stories with you on today. And it's by an author that I really like. Um, and it's a story about this little boy who was always getting into things that he wasn't supposed to be getting into. And his mother was always telling him no. But it's a very good story. And sometimes you may hear no a lot in your lives too, but it's okay because it's all for your good. Because at the end, you're going to find out why his mother kept telling him no. So follow along with me as I read this story with you. And the title of the story is No David. And the author is David Shannon. Remember, what does the author do? The author writes the book. And what about the illustrator? What does the illustrator do? Yes, the illustrator draws the pictures. So in order to remember, it's the author writes the book and the illustrator draws. The author writes the book and the illustrator draws. Okay, let's dig in and see what's inside. No, David by David Shannon. Notice something? This story is about a David, and the author's name is David. Perhaps the author was writing the book about himself. David's mom always said, No, David. I wonder why she was telling him no on this photo. See? Probably because he was writing with crayons all over the wall. So that's probably why she said no, David. No, David. So this time she's saying no, David, because he's trying to climb in the chair and reach what? For what? Yes, the cookies. Should he be doing that? No, David. No, David, no. Look this time. He's walking through the house with mud all over his shoes and feet. That's why his mom is saying, No, David. No, no, no. Look at what David is doing now. Should we be doing that? Just kept the water. Water is everywhere in the bathroom. But it looks like David is having a good time. Come back here, David. Yes, I would be telling my son to come back too. David, be quiet. So now he's having a good old time in the kitchen, playing some music with the pans and spoons. How many of you remember doing that when you were little boys and girls? I do. Don't play with your food. That's enough, David. Uh-oh. Looks like a little bit too much in his mouth. Go to your room. How many of you heard that? You've been disobedient and you've been sent to your room. No television tonight. Settle down. Now he's having a party of one, jumping all over the bed. Stop that this instant. Picking his nose, should he be doing that? Absolutely not. Put your toys away. I remember these days. The toys all over the place with myself and my kids. Not in the house, David. So now David's playing baseball in the house. Should we do that, boys and girls? No. I said no, David. So look what happened from playing baseball in the house. Broke something. So now he's in the corner. Davy, come here. Yes, yes, David. I love you. So the moral of the story is Although David got told no a lot because he was doing things that he was not supposed to do, his mom always wanted him to know and never wanted him to send him to bed without him knowing that in spite of everything that you've done today and all the no's that you've done today, that she still loves David. And I'm sure that's the same thing with your parents and the same thing with your teachers and the same thing with your administrators. We may tell you not to do some things, and it's for your best, for your good. But we want you to know that in spite of all of that, you are still loved because at Bowie, only love is spoken here.
Hello, Bowie Bears. It's Mr. Taylor back with more story time. Today we're going to read Captain Cheech by Cheech Marin. Get this right. Good morning. My name is Cheech, and I'll be your school bus driver today. I am really good bus driver. I always get to school on time, and I always know the best shortcuts. Well, almost always. That's a polar bear, which means he is definitely off track. One day, my chicharrones were getting on the bus, and Carmen stopped to talk to me. Hey, Cheech, she said, did you hear about the boat race? Boat race, I asked. Yeah, Mo joined in. Vanessa and her crew challenged us to a boat race on Monday after school. We're going to win for sure. This reminds me of when I was a kid, I said. We used to make boats out of paper and race them down a little river in the park. Yeah, Mo said, this'll be just like that. So, Eugene, Cheech, I was wondering if we could maybe borrow your school bus for the weekend. I wonder why a bunch of kids would need to borrow a school bus. I thought maybe they were going to paint a mural on the side for me, or maybe they were going to get me a new steering wheel as a present. I got excited. The chicharrones were so nice. It wasn't even my birthday. When I woke up Monday morning, my bus was covered with the sheet. Eugene said, good morning, Cheech. Feast your eyes on the amazing, the magnificent sail bus. Look at his face. So it looks like they've turned the bus into a makeshift boat. Everyone is laughing at us, I said, but I know how to stop them. Everyone stops when they see my stop sign. That's what I call a bus stop. When Vanessa and her friends saw the sailboats, they couldn't help but smile. That boat is amazing, Vanessa said. But what if water gets in through the windows? Enough talking, Mo said. Let's start racing. 1, 2, 3, go. First, it was too fishy. Then the fish got friendly. Vanessa's boat was far behind. We're going to win for sure, Joey shouted. But then the fish got too friendly. See the starfish almost making a face on his face? Vanessa was gaining fast, and we were almost at the finish line. Cheech, Mo screamed. This race is too close. We've got to do something. I've got an idea, I said. Bus stop. We won. What a great race, Vanessa said. When I grow up, I want to be a bus driver just so I can have one of those stop signs. Then I'll win all the races. I said, well, at least it's over. Not quite, Mo said. We still have to sail back. And you see all the sharks in the water? The end. That was a cute read. I grew up watching his movies with my uncle. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank you.
The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors to you. Long ago, in an ancient and distant realm called the Kingdom of Backyard, there lived a warrior named Rock. Rock was the strongest in all the land, but he was sad because no one could give him a worthy challenge. Rock traveled to the mysterious forest of Over by the tire swing, where he met a warrior who hung on a rope, holding a giant's underwear. Drop that underwear and battle me, you ridiculous wooden clip man. I will pinch you and make you cry, Rock Warrior. Rock versus Clothespin. Rock is victorious. Even though he had won, Rock was still unsatisfied, so he journeyed on to the mystical tower of Grandma's favorite apricot tree. There he was met by an odd and delicious fruit. You, sir, look like a fuzzy little butt. What? I challenge you to a duel. Then let us battle. Rock versus apricot. I will beat you, Rock, with my tart and tangy sweetness. Rock is victorious. Ugh, I am smushed, and yet smushing you has brought me no joy. Are you not entertained? They were entertained, but the battle had been too easy, so Rock left the kingdom of Backyard still in search of a worthy foe. Meanwhile, in the empire of Mom's home office on a lonely and windswept dust mountain, a second great warrior sought the glory of battle, and his name was Paper. Even though he was the smartest warrior in all the land, he was also sad because no one could outwit him. He set out across the dust mountain to find his match. There he met a large and square monster. I gobble up the likes of you and spit them out every day, little Paper. Oh, then taste my fury giant box monster. Paper versus computer printer. No, not a paper jam. Paper is victorious. Having beaten the fiercest fighter of Dust Mountain, Paper climbed down to the pit of office trash bin, where he battled the most terrifying horde of creatures in all the land. The half-eaten bag of trail mix. Paper versus half-eaten bag of trail mix. Ah, fool wizard, he has blotted out the sun. Run for your lives, ladies! Paper wins again. Can no one beat me? And so, with a heavy heart, Paper departed the empire of Mom's home office. At the same time, in the kitchen realm, in the tiny village of Junk Drawer, there lived a third great warrior. They called her Scissors, and she was the fastest blade in all the land. She too was unchallenged. On this day, her first opponent was a strange and sticky circle man. Let us do battle, you tacky and vaguely round monstrosity. I will battle you, and I will leave you beaten and confused with my adhesive and tangling powers. Scissors versus roll of tape. Scissors is victorious. Scissors forged on across the kitchen realm to the frigid waste of refrigerator freezer. There she met her most fearsome adversaries yet, dinosaurs made of frozen breaded chicken. I have come from the far reaches of kitchen to battle you, oh bizarre, yummy breaded dinosaurs. Bow before our tall, pleasing shapes and flavors, Sword Master. No one can resist our crunchy awesomeness. Scissors versus dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets win. No, wait, no, they don't. Scissors is victorious again. Am I so good that not even dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets can beat me? And so Scissors, Little Rock, like Rock and Paper, before her traveled beyond her own kingdom, and a challenger who was her equal. Then one day, the great cavern of two-car garage, Rock and Scissors, came face to face. If you're wearing your battle pants, Rock Warrior, if by battle pants you mean no pants, but I'm willing to fight you, then yes. Yes, I'm wearing my battle pants, weird scissory one. Rock versus Scissors. An epic and legendary battle ensued, but ultimately Rock is victorious. You have made me so happy by beating me. I wish I felt your joy, Scissors, for I have yet to meet a warrior who could beat me. Ooh, Rock won against Scissors. Hi there. Those are fighting words. Wait, what? Rock versus paper. I know who wins. This is the best day of my life. Thank you for winning, oh great knight of paper. That's fine for you, but it looks as though no one will ever beat me. Not so fast, paper. Wait, what? Scissors versus paper. You beat me. And the three great warriors hugged each other and danced for joy, and they became fast friends. Finally, they had each met their matches. They were so happy, in fact, that they began to battle again. Round and round they went in the most massive and epic three-way battle of all time. And it is said that this joyous struggle still rages on to this very day. That is why children around the world, in backyards, on playgrounds, and yes, even in classrooms, still honor the three great warriors by playing rock, paper, scissors. And I hope you enjoyed the book, Booey Bears.